With the bathing girl season going strong, Venice, California is the candid cameraman's delight. Nobody seems to mind anything here, and that's always a swell state of affairs when you're looking for something to photograph. For instance, this girl's boyfriend is in the palm of her hand until she gets tired of holding him. Disembodied heads are quite common at Venice without the usual distress of having them cut off first. And you can get fine double-jointed shots if you click the shutter fast enough. Remember that guy taking a nap? Well, she'll have a tough time laughing off the stenciled record of a man who has made his mark.
At Santa Monica, California, the world's largest bombing plane awaits its maiden flight. Compared to a pursuit plane, the big Douglas B19 looks and is tremendous. The giant has never been flown before, and everyone is tense as she starts on a takeoff whose first minute costs an $83,000 insurance fee. Major Umstead brings the B-19 into the Army's March Field near Riverside. He tests the controls coming in, and the great plane responds instantly. Then he lowers the landing flaps and sets the wheels down. Once more, the great wheels bounce, and the largest and most powerful airplane ever built by man comes smoothly to Earth. A symphony of engineering genius and a flying laboratory to prepare for other great bombers to come. After setting their ship afire, a German crew pulls toward the British destroyer which stopped them. This is a grim reminder of the ceaseless Battle of the Atlantic. With the crew safe, a torpedo speeds toward the burning German ship. Another German ship is inspected by British officers. They leave it, then small depth bombs are hurled at it from the destroyer. The German prisoners see their ship bound for Davy Jones' locker.
Hitler strikes at Russia, and these first pictures show Russia fighting back with every able-bodied citizen enlisted for defense. Windows are taped to resist concussion of aerial bombs, and the mobilization of women goes on throughout the Union. In Moscow's ancient Kremlin, Britain's attempts to reach an agreement with Russia finally succeed when Hitler's legions drive eastward. Foreign Commissar Molotov signs a pact of allegiance with Great Britain. Joseph Stalin, Russia's leader, looks on. Sir Stafford Cripps, British ambassador, signs. And now Britain and the Soviet Union are pledged to fight together and to make no truce with Germany except by mutual consent. Former Defense Commissar Marshal Clemente Voroshilov is at the front in command of the Leningrad sector in the north. The present commander-in-chief, Marshal Semyon Timoshenko, heads the armies before Moscow, while the defense of the Ukraine rests with Marshal Budeny. But Russia has more than uniformed troops. For years, training in guerrilla warfare has been a must for every able-bodied citizen of the Soviet Union. And reports indicate that these semi-military forces have raised havoc behind the German line. High overhead, a detachment of Nazi parachutists spots a distant village. Watchers sound the alarm. Peasants trained in anti-parachute tactics, yet moving fast, watching the planes as they ride. Before the parachute troops have time to get organized, armed detachments from all over the countryside are off to intercept them. Before Russia knows that the war has started, swarms of German planes attack Soviet airfields. Fast-diving Messerschmitts cannonade grounded Russian aircraft. Hard on the Panzer's iron heels comes infantry, inching its way through the burning towns. Propaganda troops roll loudspeakers forward, and officers shout orders to the villagers in their own languages. Nazi prisoners, mostly captured airmen, ride back to Army headquarters on their way to far-distant prison camps. With conflicting reports from both sides, no one can predict this new war's outcome. The world looks on, breathless, as its two largest armies are locked in history's most gigantic struggle.